Hey everybody, this is Brotowski here to show you a MiningBros tutorial. We are going to be using SignShop today, and I'm going to explain how you can make your own personal shops. Alright, let's jump right into it. The first thing you want to do is place your chest, and whatever you place in your chest is going to be a material need. For the SignShop, you'll need signs, obviously, a redstone, and sometimes you might need an ink sac. This is kind of special, and I'll show you why here in a bit. Okay, so before you stock your chest with whatever items you want, you're going to want to put the amount you want to sell first of all, because that's how the thing reads. So I want to sell one bread at a time. So I'm going to put one bread in. I'm going to make my sign. Put my sign up here, and it's going to be bracket by capital B. And what this means is this is what you want to sell. It's kind of opposite. When you have a sell sign, it means that's what you'll trade your item for money. When you have a buy sign, that's what you'll trade money for an item. So it's kind of confusing if you don't understand it right off the bat. So in this case, I want to buy or sell to the person one bread for 10 bro creds. Alright, and you'll see on the top line, it's has to have that code. Bracket by bracket, or capital B, it's case sensitive. And the middle two lines, they can be anything you want right there. And then the very last line, it ignores all letters. This whatever number you have in there, that's the value it's going to sell. That one, or whatever item's in the chest, that's what it's going to sell for. And that's it. So you're going to take a redstone, you're going to punch the sign. You'll see it says sign location stored, and then you're going to punch your chest. You'll notice it says one bread. So that means I will buy one bread for 10 bro creds. And at this point, then you can stock up your chest. And when you right click it, it's going to say you bought 1 bro creds, and if you punch it, it's going to ask you buy 1 bro cred for 10 bro creds. So you kind of have lets you know what's being sold and how much, and then you right click to confirm that you're going to buy. Alright, so now let's say we want to sell this bread, or you want to buy bread from other players, and you want them to sell it to you. So you're going to write sell, like that, case sensitive, capital S. You'll buy 1 bread from other players for 5 bro creds. So you'll sell it to them, and you can buy it from. Obviously not the ideal situation. You can obviously have items you're going to buy, and then there's also items you're going to sell. I'm just using bread as an example. And you'll notice on our server, currency is bro creds, which is lowercase b, capital C. So again, we'll use punch the sign. I need to change my chest. So I'm going to put 1 bread in. Remember, it has to be the exact value. Then I punch my thing. And you'll see there in my notification, you have put a bounty of 5 bro creds for 1 bread. And then I can stock up the rest of my chest. Alright. And I'm going to do a second demonstration with wool. And this time I'm just going to use all of it. So I can buy, you'll sell wool at 64 wool for 100 bro creds. Remember, it's not based off what you write there. Those 2 lines, it doesn't even read. You can put anything there as long as whatever item's in here, that's what it's going to determine the amount and for whatever value you put at the bottom of the sign. So punch, punch, boom. And I now can buy wool for 100 bro creds. And now if you know, if I buy it, it's going to turn red. That means it's out of stock. It's not in there anymore. When I restock the chest, I put the wool in. Then I punch the sign and punch the chest again, and you'll see it turn blue, and it's now restocked. Now let's say we don't want to sell wool for 100 bro creds. We want to sell it for much higher. So instead of having to assign chests and signs, we can just do this. Type the exact same message. And we want to sell it to people for 150 bro creds now. So this is where this ink sac comes in. We punch that, and you'll notice it's saying new sign info has been stored. And when we punch this sign here, it is going to change from 100 bro creds to 150. And we can just simply get rid of this sign as it's no longer needed, and we don't have to relink the chest and sign. And here's the beauty of this plugin. These chests can be anywhere you want them to be. We have it set for 100 blocks away. So as long as these signs and these chests are within a 100 block radius, you'll be perfectly fine. So what you can do is you can hide these chests so they're not open. and then you just have your signs. So you can come up here, you can buy the bread, you can sell the bread, buy the wool, sell wool. Well, you can't sell it because I just bought it. Now, let's say, I'll show you an example how you can do these far away. So let's say we want to sell something. So we're going to have people buy bread from us. Buy 1 bread for 10 bro breads. We're going to punch the sign there. And then say we have a shop here. Let's say your shop's out here, but you have a storage area in here. That way you can like keep up of what's what in your chests. So you can go in here, you can put your bread. Oops. 1 bread. And punch that, and you'll notice that you have 1 bread sold at the price of 10 bro breads. Put your remainder product in there. And if we go all the way back to this sign, you'll see it turn blue, and it's linked. So whenever I buy from this sign, I'm out of stock now, we'll notice that this chest I went to is now out of stock. And of course, you know, just label it bread. That's the way you can keep your own shops, and you can make them nicer. That way you don't have all your chests looking like this. You can just have 1 area for your chests, 1 area for your signs to keep the product in. The only difference is to go back and forth to link them. And that's pretty much it, guys. Enjoy your new shops.